Okay, so just explaining again, this shaft opening, and I'm just gonna do the room for mechanical equipment for the elevator up on top of the roof. So for that we need another level, so I'm gonna say level. I'm gonna place it a little bit, without thinking much, because as we know now we can pretty much select it and change in the number here. We're gonna do 3 feet above, 14 feet above 84, so it's gonna be 98, no? So I select that, 98, press enter. I'm gonna put dimensions to see that looks good, and I'm gonna add like level roof mechanical level mechanical roof. Say yes. You really don't have to. That could be actually tricky for some of you because your roof lap is going to be showing the cut, so leave it like that. You don't have to worry about that, but you're going to have to probably change the grid lines to go a little bit higher. And essentially we're going to place walls in the roof level, from the roof level up to the mechanical roof. Okay, so roof level is, by the way, you can double click on the circle to go to that plan, and here's where you start putting walls, and normally will be a very simple partition and will be not interior but exterior, so you can start like a generic 5, very thin one, and say edit type duplicate and call it mechanical partition. Say OK, edit the type, and instead of making a structure, let's make it a structure, why not, and just make it metal. Let's use some material similar to what we're using in the facade, like stainless steel. I think we're using. Say OK, OK, do rectangle. Now what you really want is to entail the shafts, but also any other mechanical shaft. So if some of you have created your shaft openings here, you really have to cover them with your entire mechanical rooms, because the ducts will go from the machines to the shafts and down through the ceiling. So if you did a core all concentrated in the center, is better for you. If you made some shaft openings here in the perimeter, you're going to have to make a bigger mechanical room. I'm going to make it bigger. Again, we go from the roof of the lab to the mechanical roof. So I'm going to make it here to that point, rectangle. Let's take it all the way here. Cancel, C3D. There we go. And now we're going to go to the mechanical roof and place a roof there. And also say roof. You can say the basic roof, whatever roof we used for the lab, it could be the same. So actually I don't remember the roof. So what you could do is go to the 3D and selecting it and see it. It's basic roof, insulation on metal deck. So now you can go to the mechanical roof again and place roof. Here is rectangle. I'm going to go from the interior, actually sorry, escape that, from the exterior to the end, escape, select all the lines. It's going to be a flat roof. Actually, why not? Let's actually not make it flat. Why not? Let's just make it angle from those two lines, so those won't have slope, and you say OK. 3D, that's too high, so select the roof, and I want a slight slope, and I'm going to select tab in the walls and attach top base to that little roof. Okay. So probably want to use this roof better. It's the insulation metal deck. There you go. So it's a thinner roof, no? Made of metal as well. Okay, I don't think we should go much crazy. In theory, obviously this floor, you're not gonna show it. If you go to the lap roof, you should figure out in a real project how the structure continues up to the next roof. So you will add columns and you will add beams for this roof, otherwise how is it going to hold itself? And not only that, you will need to configure how the mechanical space for the elevator is, where the mechanical space for the air conditioning units are, and what is the lines that they go from the AC units to the shaft openings. And another thing you will probably need to do is how do you get up here, no? Our stairs are stopping in level 6, so we cannot just climb the facade and go up there. A normal design will have made this stairs in the core and it will just have continued to the top. But many other designs I know and I have worked on, you finish in the 6th level, for example, and you do another stair that goes up to the mechanical space, only open for maintenance, no? So you will need to do a little opening, like a shaft opening, and create a little stair that doesn't have to compile with exit conditions or egress conditions, because it's only for maintenance opening, no? But I'm going to leave it there, so it really changes our profile for the sections, and it makes it more believable in terms of a real project. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and now for sure it's done.